Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Jordan South looks ready for that opening kick. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. 551, sit high.
Here's Rzsl on the ground for the first time. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. 319, that's it. Sit high.
A pistol snap, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch. Here we go.
Fields on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's got to gain a 6 there. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go, son. 222.
They bring Wilson in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Jukes him, and now he's running free. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Green 19, got you got it. Right.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Don't jump. Ready? 58, shot. Right. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
Up. Here we go. Good. Right.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Right. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Green 19, got you. Right.
Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Arian Smith. So that brings up 4th and long. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He finds Bateman on the slant. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60 by 6. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Rush. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Jordan Stout on now to punt. The one heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. And this is gonna stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start to drive and haul. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, 551.
Looking to throw field. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 319, just that.
Fields looking to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Well, Claude Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's a gain of 5.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. To the air with Rush. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the pistol, Henry. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
70 Lion.
From the gun, it's Rush. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Hold it ready.
Third and just 2 to go.
Hey, here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. It's Henry on the counter. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Stout all set to send this one away. Johnson with a return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Green 19.
Play action, Fields. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They bring Wilson in motion right. That's caught. It's Rzsl. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a first and 10.
Here we go, shot. Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Don't jump. Ready? 58, 58.
In motion, Lazard over right.
Right.
Fields throwing once more. He brings it in. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go, son.
Throwing again. It's Fields. That one connects. And in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. This drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The drive begins with Henry. He will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Go! 70 Lions. Go!
1st down, and they go right back to it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Lightning, 18.
Running once more with Henry. He takes this up to around the 46. That's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Here's Rush. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with a 2nd and 7.
70 Lions.
From the 16. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Rush throwing on 3rd. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from 30 yards out. Loop knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to go, yeah. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Johnson now on the return. Jukes one defender. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
When you get contributions like that and you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Don't jump. Angel. Green 19, that's it. Stay high.
Throwing on first down. Fields. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
331. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
And it's third down.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Green 19, go.
Now Fields again. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Oh, Fields loses it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, Jesse, right? EQ. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go. 19 Jackson. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Folk with a point after. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. 1st and 10. Here's Rush. Complete. Derrick Henry. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. New set of downs for him from the 46.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Final throw before the break. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun here, Rush. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and of course, is the incompletion.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 331, 331.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Here we go, son. Move the drag, move here, son.
They send a man in motion.
Go.
Fields looking to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
319, let's not. Right.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over.
Right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Flushed out to his left. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Breaks the tackle, still going. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On the ready.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Here's Henry running left. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. From the gun, it's Rush. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, second and very long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. He has it at the 22. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
3-19, right for that?
It's Allen again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Here we go. 58, here's that. Go.
Fields on third. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
To the air with Rush. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Go now. Drop low 80.
Rush. Throw left side, complete. Rolling into enemy territory. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Jets 14.
Stout all set to send this one away. Johnson with a return here. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go. Rule 58, move here, start. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And there's a man there. It's an interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Was the weekday on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Rush now to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Extra point attempt coming up.
The extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Jets 14.
Stout all set to send this one away. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, guys.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Buying some time left. They'll try a deep shot down the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Green 19, guys.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here.
1st down, Jets.
Go.
Here's Hall running his own read. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Good. Green 19.
Fields to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here we go. 222. All right.
Fields on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Intercepted.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And so they're just a low yard. That brings up second down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in line, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Gets him holding up. They're able to drop it.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, get out. Sit out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they can't connect on the deep throw. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Fields now on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, New York.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here we go, son.
2nd down and 10, Fields. Chased out to his right. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Fields throwing once more. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. 3-19, get out.
From the gun, it's Hall. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
So that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Good. Sit out.
Here's Fields to throw. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. You win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Another run for Henry. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, they can make a huge difference in the run game.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Rush throwing on third. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they'll mark him down there after the dive.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens close to picking up their 5th win.
Ready up.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready. Panther 60. Panthers.
Here's Rush to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets have some new life in the fourth.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, okie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth. Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Liking 18.
Line down the middle with Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Handoff headed right to Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
24.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
This Hill on the return. The Ravens take over at 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Setting up to pass. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
18. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Now set up the screen for Henry. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60. Hawk. 70.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's a BYOB.
1st and 10.
You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun here, rush. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Baltimore.